What's good, everybody, and welcome to Trending with Stay with myself, Anastasia. Thank you so much for joining me. And today I'm sitting with the stars. You know what I'm saying? The biggest stars there is currently trending on our social media platforms. I'm talking about Big Brother, Mzansi superstar. Mvelo, how are you?
I'm good. I'm
How are
good.
you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm doing very
You
well.
can't be tired after your newly found fame.
It's not because of I'm not tired of the fame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of I sleep late and I wake up early. So it is come these times just like okay,
Yeah.
I need the nap. I need the nap. But otherwise I am perfect. I am awesome. I can't complain about anything.
Yeah.
I'm very well.
That's good. So since you've been into the Big Brother house, you guys came out, what has changed? How has your life changed apart from, the naps and the fame? How else has your life changed?
Look, I think everything has changed to a very large scale as well. Like I keep chatting to people on some guys. I can't even go to the shops anymore without someone screaming my name. I'm like, hey! Like
We're famous. We're famous.
the other day being zero protein, and this car just keeps hooting. So I thought I was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm in the right lane, so I turn around, obviously not in a very nice way.
Yeah.
And then I see waves. I'm like, oh, hi.
That's supposed to make you feel like, because that was the purpose of you going into Big Brother, was it not?
The purpose of going into the Big Brother house is fully 2 meter. Like yo,
Let's talk about the money.
it's
Yeah.
fully 2 meter. But I look at the platform and what the platform has afforded me in terms of my work in media,
Yeah.
and it's opened so many doors, good doors. It's made things so much better, so much easier, so much more exciting. Because now you walk
Faster.
into a room and they already know who you are. You now no longer need to prove who you are.
Aish.
So it's taken off that stress of I need
Yeah.
to go and introduce myself, prove who I am, like sell a story as to who I am.
Exactly.
Now you walk into a room and you're already catching eyes. You're like, yeah, guys, me, but it's
So speaking of media, right? You
Sure.
mentioned that life has now become much more easier for you in the media game. So what exactly do you plan on focusing on now that you're out of Big Brother? What do you plan on focusing on in the media industry? And then how is that gonna establish your career further?
of course. For me, I want to go back full time to a larger scale into acting.
Yeah.
So I have been having meetings, nice meetings, within that sphere.
Yeah.
So I'm focusing on that. I'm also looking to ambassadorship. I see Smirnoff here. I'm like,
Aish.
call me. I am a
But
I am a
if they
group
call you,
activist.
call me as well, man.
Samba now.
Call me as
Samba
well.
now.
We're gonna be Smirnoving together.
I honestly, guys, I'm not a groover. I'm a groove activist, guys. When there's a party, I'm there. Okay.
But you are the life of the party because your personality already, when I met you for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, this is even more than what I saw on TV. Your personality is literally a ball.
Yo, I get
of
that
life.
a lot. I get that a lot. Everyone's just like, oh, you're so much more fun in real life. And I'm like,
You get what I'm saying? So, especially in the house, how did you particularly vibe with everybody? How was it? Like, was it genuine? Was it fake? Who did you beef with? Who was like, you know what? I absolutely hate Mvelo so much.
look, for me, all the relations I made were purely genuine.
Yeah.
I can count the people I made connections with. I really feel like post the experience and post the competition, if we can actively not pursue but better the friendships that have started and that have formed.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. There's no one in the house that I did not like.
Everybody says that.
No,
Everybody says that. No.
Sometimes it's a matter of understanding where you are and why you're there.
Yeah.
We're all there and it's a game, right? So if someone's game plan is different to yours, that doesn't give you now a reason or a right to dislike them. They're in a game. If they have a particular character traits about them that you don't like,
Yeah.
you need to remember, hey Baba, we're in a game.
We're in a game.
We're in a game.
Exactly. I'm glad that you went sort of like into it with that mentality, that I'm not going to be out here hating people for no reason. When we come out, we're still going to be cool or whatever not. But now you got evicted. So what did you do wrong? What do you think you did wrong?
From what I hear, and I hear all the criticism, I see it too.
It's so shady. Okay.
And it's on Ngawan. I think it was a matter of time as well, because I take time to warm up to people. Like,
yeah.
Yes, you can get the extroverted personality, but I take a lot of time to get to a place where I'm like, okay, as papilan, know.
Yeah.
So I do believe, had there been more time in the house, this personality that people seem to like, this wild one, would have come out more. Yes, it did come out at times, but there were times where I was a lot more reserved. Because in the very same breath, in as much as I'm an extrovert, I'm an introvert as well. I always take time out to myself. Because guys, imagine you wake up, Stefano Papi. Like,
I know it can be a bit draining.
It's tiring for me.
But because it's natural for you, everybody would assume that it's literally just something that you wake up in the morning doing. You go to sleep crazy, on some high, on some happy. You know what I'm saying?
I need time to defrost every morning.
Is you and after all?
I need time. I need time to, like, okay, let's download English. Let's download the personality. Let's download all these things that, you know, make me be the person that people know me to be. And then, like, you get me in Gaboma 12. Then I'm like, okay, we are here.
You're refreshed, you've eaten, like, you've done it all, so now you're...
And they're saying really even, like imagine you waking up and now there's someone trying to speak to you and you must be, like, guys, I haven't even had a glass of water, please.
Man, but we do, I think a lot of us did fall in love with your personality, even for the time that you were there. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So, going forward, right, apart from, you know, the acting that you want to do and the brands that you're already speaking to, what else can your fans now expect from you?
Look, the fans can definitely look forward to more of the personality that they love.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I always get told, oh, you're so much fun. I'm like, yes, I am. So, they can definitely look forward to that. I'm not a fake person. I cannot fake also how I'm feeling. If I don't feel you,
I can second that. Like, like I said, guys, earlier, he's literally a ball of life. No fakeness.
I can walk into a room and if I don't feel the vibe, you'll find me in the corner on some, okay, where's my phone? Like, you know. So it's definitely that more of the personality that they love. You know, give the people what they love, don't disappoint the people. But also it's a thing of relatability as well. You don't want to seem like you are better than people.
Everybody else now.
You don't want to always be seen, you know, to ungenu yasitshela. Be one with the people. I mean, they love you because it's what you've put forward.
Exactly.
Always maintain the love that they have for you, and that comes through being relatable.
So, I want to ask you about there was this trend that was just like every single time I saw this trend, I was like, oh my gosh, the hashtag shower hour. How do you feel about that?
Look, shower hour for me, there's nothing there's nothing any of the housemates have on their bodies that's never been seen before on another body.
Okay, yeah.
So look, everyone is uncomfortable about shower hour, but I mean, after day 3, you get over it. You're like, you know what, guys?
It's not like you have a choice exactly.
I mean, like, you're not gonna shower. Okay, you do you, then you be safe. Like, don't bath then. So when it came to shower hour, of course, I cognitively never had my rear end on TV, ever.
But was there anybody that you were crushing on that was like, okay, I see you in shower hour.
Look,
I see you in shower hour.
Look, the way things were set up, if you were crushing on someone in the shower, trust me, you would get over it. Because you've seen so much of this naked body. So and so's naked, okay, sharp. Like, I remember I used to walk in the dressing room and find like naked people there, and it wouldn't even faze me. I'd be like, oh, sure, my face, just keep walking.
Keep walking. Like, nothing new.
You don't even, like, you no longer see the naked body anymore. And I feel like that controlled the narrative that, you know, I wish the country had. Can we stop being ashamed and hiding our bodies?
You know what I mean?
Because it's like, go put your body on TV and get over the fact that it's on TV. You'll find that there are many people looking up to you who are now going to gain the confidence that you have. And now you've made this thing, naked bodies, a positive thing rather. Because under all these clothes that we wear is a naked body.
It's the same thing everywhere. It's the same thing everywhere. Well, I really like your perspective on things. I think it's so refreshing the way you just, you know, express yourself in certain things, especially like with certain questions, and it's gonna get worse in the public. Just to me. But like, who is that one person that, you know, you want to see win that 2 mil?
Well, look, there's no one that I feel like I'm rooting for. Guys,
oh my god.
Like,
oh my gosh, okay.
So there's none that I'd say I'm rooting for. Also, you know, the contributing fact is, I do feel like, and I might be wrong, it's early days.
The game can change, right?
The game can change. The game can change. It can change even this afternoon. So it's early days for me. At this given point in time, there's no one who I'm saying, because you can be the main character of the house today, and you can get nominated next week.
Yeah.
And then the following week you go home.
Yeah.
And now Savannah just Biggie favorites and man. Like
Yeah, no.
So for me, it's still too early to tell. It really is too early to tell. Yes, it is the 4th week or the 3rd.
But if you got a chance to go back, how would you change your strategy?
I would definitely be less reserved. I do
Mm-hmm.
feel like I was reserved in the last week. But also, I mean, that's because I was going through my own emotional stuff
Yeah.
in that week. I disclosed it in the men's conference. The men's conference.
The men's conference.
The men's conference. I disclosed it in the men's conference.
Mm-hmm.
I was going through some stuff. I really feel like, post that time now of going through the stuff, if I could go back, it would definitely be a thing of less alone time,
Yeah,
and getting
more.
to know people more and getting to express my personality more. I was actively avoiding fights because I'm
Yeah.
such a fighter.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to be that one who goes down as
The fighter, yeah,
But
I get it.
I do feel like now if someone in the house were to start with me,
You're gonna finish it.
hey,
You're gonna finish it.
Zizobuya.
Guns blazing.
Zizobuya.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
you for having
Like
me.
you are literally just life. I want to
Thank you.
sit with you every day,
Asan, samso groove.
but then we're gonna be drinking though, of course.
Showcase.
But Smirnoff.
Anindeshelini lapha uyimanje.
All right. Thank you so much. Before you go, tell us what your social media handles are, where people can follow you.
So
What's gonna be happening?
I am on Instagram and
Mm-hmm.
Twitter. It's at Mvelo1. So that's MVELOH and the number 1. On Facebook, it's Mvelo Pagamile Ntuli. I don't like my second name, but I have to use it because there are so many Mvelo Ntulis on Facebook. So yeah, that's the way to distinguish which profile is mine.
All
so
right.
yeah, I'm on those 3 platforms predominantly.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for joining me, man. All
you
the
for
best
having
with
me.
everything. Enjoy the newfound fame. Like you're already enjoying
Love
it.
it.
I don't even have to say
I love it.
anything.
I
You
love
can
it.
start enjoying that fame. So, guys, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna have our next guest in the building. He goes by the name of BU. He's the ladies' man, and I'm sure everybody is just waiting for this interview, man. Like, oh, this guy. So, yeah, let's get on with BU.